Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to read another story to you today, and it's another chicken story. So I brought my chick back. I had this in a previous story where she was only 1 day old, and now she's about 7 weeks old. And so this is about how much she's grown, and she has her feathers already. This is going to be a totally black chicken. It's a black Australorp, and I'm going to put her over here. She stays in our barn in a pen with the other chicks, and that's to keep them safe. And then over here we have a few of our chickens. The white chickens are in a pen, and that's to keep them safe because that rooster doesn't really get along with our other roosters. And then the rest of our chickens and roosters, they run free. They can come in the barn to eat and drink, and then they can go out in the grass and in the woods and just be wherever they want to be. So that's considered free-range chickens. So anyhow, I'm about to read this story. It's called Millie's Chickens. So here we go, and now I'm going to read the story. Millie's Chickens by Brenda Williams and Valeria. You'll probably hear a lot of animals in the background because I'm in the barn. But I like to be out here. Oh, do you hear that? That's my rooster crowing. We have 3 roosters, I think. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The mystery grows and grows. But it has been said that the rooster knows, and that is why he crows and crows. Millie's Chickens. Here's Millie's rooster, happy and proud, greeting the world by crowing out loud. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Here are the hens strutting around, free to wander and peek at the ground. Here is Millie up at dawn, feeding her chickens pellets of corn. Here is Silky, friendly and calm, happily tucked under Millie's arm. Here, you hear him, he's so proud. Here is Rhodey, heavy and round. She lays eggs that are big and brown. Here is Leggy, who lays blue eggs, strutting around on long, slim legs. Here is Millie, looking around. But where is Silky? She can't be found. Oh, she's looking for Silky, and Silky's hiding. Here is Silky, hiding away, finding a place where she can lay. Here's Silky's nest. She's such a good mother. She's happy to care for her own eggs and others. Here are the chicks, hatching out well, pecking their way from inside the shell. Here is the water the little chicks need. They drink it all up to wash down their feed. Here is the hopper, filled with grit every day to strengthen the shells of the eggs the hens lay. Here is the sunshine. The warm spring weather helps the chicks grow their grown-up feathers. Here is the house, called a coop or an ark, where the hens go to bed as soon as it's dark. Here is Millie. She shuts the doors tight, keeping her chickens safe through the night. From who? The fox. You need to keep them safe. We lock up our barn at night too. Here is the fox, snooping around, but all of the chickens sleep safe and sound. Here is the morning. Millie opens the pen. The chickens roam free in their garden again. Here's Millie's basket. She puts the eggs in. With cream brown and blue ones, it's full to the brim. Here are the eggs for Millie to eat with hot toast and butter. A delicious treat. And I eat eggs every morning. Oh, and now here are some facts, okay? About chickens. Chickens come in many shapes and sizes. Baby chickens are called chicks, but once a chick starts to grow, it is called different names. Female chicks become pullets at around 8 weeks old. They become hens when they are old enough to lay eggs. Only hens lay eggs. They lay fewer and fewer eggs as they grow older. Most hens over 3 years old don't lay eggs at all. Young male chickens are called cockerels and are then called cocks or roosters when they are fully grown. Chickens are fully grown when they are 1 year old. Breeds of chickens. There are hundreds of breeds of chickens. Oh, there are hundreds of chicken breeds. The 3 kinds of hens Millie keeps are very friendly and good-natured. These 3 breeds are excellent chickens for children to keep. And we have one of these, a Rhode Island Red. These chickens are not always red. Sometimes their plumage is so dark that it looks maroon, and sometimes it has white streaks. Their eggs are light brown. People like raising Rhode Island Reds because they are strong, sturdy birds that lay lots of eggs. The breed is the state bird of Rhode Island, USA, where it was first bred in the late 1800s. The cream leg bar. You can identify male and female leg bars as soon as they hatch. Male chicks have a lighter plumage than the females and usually a cream spot on their heads. Cream leg bars are good egg layers. Their eggs are usually light blue, but can also be olive green. Now, we don't have any of those, but we do have Americanas, and they lay green eggs. Silky. Silkies are calm and friendly. They have special fluffy feathers that look like hair and feel very smooth. Silky hens are not very good at laying eggs, but they are excellent mothers. They are quite happy to look after another chicken's eggs. Their own eggs are creamy white. Most chickens have 4 toes, but the silky has 5. Roosters, perhaps because he likes to roost or sit resting on a high perch, a fully grown cockerel is often called a rooster. In the same way that many birds sing, he will crow loudly first thing in the morning to mark his territory. A happy rooster will also crow at any time of the day or even at night if he's disturbed. A rooster will protect his hens. Some roosters even fight off attacks by predators like dogs and foxes. Keeping chickens. Chickens make lovely pets. They are easy to keep and can live in gardens or backyards as well as on larger areas of land. Chickens need a safe fox-proof coop, food twice a day, and plenty of fresh water, grit, and clean straw or sawdust in their coop. Chickens can only fly very short distances, so you don't need to worry about them escaping. Keeping chickens as pets can be a rewarding experience. Not only are their fresh eggs delicious to eat and very good for you, but they are social birds and can enjoy being handled like Silky does. Anatomy. The red crest on the top of a chicken's head is called a comb. The red flap under the chicken's neck is called a wattle. Male chickens often have larger combs and wattles than the females. Like all birds, chickens have a beak, but no teeth. Because they can't chew their food, they have 2 stomachs. The first stomach is called the crop, and the second is called a gizzard. The gizzard has muscular walls and helps the chicken to digest food. Parts of an egg. Different breeds of chickens lay eggs with shells of different shades: white, brown, cream, blue, and even pale green. Inside the hard shell, a clear watery liquid called albumin protects the yolk. It's also called the egg white because it turns bright white when cooked. The yolk, or orange-yellow part of the egg, floats in the middle of the egg white. Feeding chickens. Chickens eat seeds, grains, and insects. Young chicks need food that is high in protein. Grit helps chickens to digest their food. It also helps strengthen the shells of their eggs they lay. Free-range hens eat grasses and insects in addition to their grain, and their eggs are healthier for us to eat because of this balanced diet. Breeding chickens. A hen will start to lay eggs when she is about 6 months old. Actually, ours usually start around 4 months, the end of 4 months, so around that time. If hens are kept with a rooster, then their eggs may be fertilized. Only fertilized eggs will grow into chicks. For chicks to hatch, fertilized eggs need to be kept in a warm place, either under a broody hen like Silky, or in an incubator that uses special lights to give off heat. It takes 21 days for fertilized eggs to hatch into chicks. Collecting eggs. Eggs need to be collected every day. It's important not to keep them for too long before you eat them. Old eggs go bad, and eating them can make you sick. Rotten eggs are very smelly. To check if an egg is fresh, put it in a bowl of water. Fresh eggs will sink and older eggs will float because air seeps into the shells as they age. If an egg floats, don't eat it. Eating eggs. Eggs taste best when you eat them on the day they are laid. Free-range hens that are raised outdoors with lots of space lay eggs that are tastier and better for you than eggs from hens that are kept inside. Eggs are delicious and can be eaten in lots of different ways. They are also rich in protein and vitamin D. Oh my goodness, lots of information in this book. Cooking eggs. There are lots of ways to cook eggs. These are some of them. We also use eggs in cakes, muffins, pancakes, and other dishes. Poached. Eggs are usually poached in water. Bring a pan of water to a gentle boil, then turn it down to a simmer. Stir a little whirlpool into the middle of the liquid, and then crack the egg into a cup and carefully pour the egg from the cup into the whirlpool. When the white of the egg becomes firm, the egg is ready to eat. Fried. Fried eggs are cooked in a pan with butter, lard, oil, or bacon fat. Heat up a greased frying pan to medium-high heat and crack an egg straight into the pan. When the white part is solid, the egg is done. Hard-boiled. Boiled eggs are cooked inside their shells. First, bring a pan of water to a rolling boil, then carefully lower the egg in the eggs with the spoon, making sure that the shell doesn't crack. Boil for about 10 minutes to cook the egg completely, or take it out after 3 or 4 minutes if you want your egg to be soft-boiled. Scrambled eggs. To scramble eggs, mix the yolks and whites of 2 or 3 eggs together in a bowl with a little milk, salt, and pepper. Pour the mixture into a greased frying pan or saucepan and stir it over low heat with a wooden spoon or spatula. Scrambled eggs are especially good with bacon, herbs, or cheese. And that is the end of the story. So you learned all about Millie's chickens, and then you learned some facts about chickens. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my chickens in the background. I'll talk to you later. Bye.